Hi everybody, today I will share with you how I did my monkey beanie. First I will cast on the machine starting by the black needle, one in the front, one in the back for the first row. When I finish the first row, I will open the yarn feeder, put the yarn in, push it down, and then after the cast I will crank 15 rows. 15 rows. Continue like that. I will put it a little bit faster. Ta-da! So I have 14 rows. I cheat a little bit. Open the yarn feeder to 50, cut it, put that in the middle, bring my white yarn, or if you have some beige, so I use the Bernat satin white, and I will do 4 rows. I will put all the number you need on the screen during video, no worry. Time to attach those two tails together with a double knot, and then I will crank for 4 rows of white. So I use Bernat Premium Gray, Bernat Satin White, and Bernat Satin Red for this video. So we do 4 rows, another one to go. And cut it and put the tail in the middle. Continue with the red. For the red, I will use 2 rows of red. Put the yarn next to the white, crank it a little bit, make sure the stitch is grabbed by the machine, and then I do 2 double knot like this. So now it's time to crank for 2 rows. 2 rows. Stop, open the yarn feeder, cut the yarn, put it in the middle, bring the white, put it close to it, like this, and then you crank. And for the white, you will need the exact same amount for 4 rows. So you have 15, 4, 2, and 4. It's on the screen, 4 rows of white. My voice is not quite there yet, sorry for that, but I'm getting better. So we'll do 4 white, another one, if you count the work, you're supposed to be at 25, so you will need 105 rows to reach 130 rows in total for this beanie. So attach it, and now I will continue till I reach 130 rows. So it's I put 103, but it was 105, sorry. So I'm there, 129, 130 soon. Right there. So I open the yarn feeder, put on one screw to the other screw, so I will have enough yarn. So I cut it, bring close to me my wool needle, and usually you're supposed to close your door for your yarn feeder. I forgot, so I don't take this one. I will go on this one to catch the first stitch going through the 2 teeth with the wool needle. I go between it and grab all the stitch one by one. Make sure you don't miss any to prevent drop stitch. I continue. I will grab all of them. Almost there. Very important to crank your machine so that way it will release all the stitches. If you don't crank it, it won't release and you will not be able to cast off correctly. So now it's time to close this side. I will do the same exact thing after on the other side, but for now I will close this one like this. I go around the middle and I will go and keep a loop to create a knot. I do another one there. Now it's time to stretch it. Stretch, stretch, stretch. See, the design is very cute. I like it. If you like the hat like that, you could keep it like that. No need to put eyes and mouth and ears. So time to close this side. Same thing, go around the middle. Oops. So I do a knot, pull, and a second one to secure. I always use two. Now I put my end in it and I will go to the other side like this. Stretch it on my arms and then I will take the middle inside and the middle outside to the middle outside to attach those two tails together so that we will secure my hat like this. That there. Now it's time to hide those tails. I just go and hide it between the two layers and it's good like that. Pull, stretch, and it will disappear. Voila! So if you like it like this, you could keep that hat that way, or you could put two eyes and a mouth and two ears. So I do the mouth. So I start on the black needle. There, one in the front, one in the back for the first row. Like that. And then after the first row is done, put that in a yarn feeder and I will crank for 20 rows. 20 rows. I will. I will put it faster, don't worry. So I do, ta-da, 19 rows, 20. Time to cut. So we'll go a screw to another screw. There. And those are the wool needle that I use. It's Love Knitting. It's made by a Canadian company. I don't get paid to talk about that. It's only my favorite wool needle. So I will go there, next one, and sorry, you will you will hear my sump pump. It's raining outside. Sorry for the noise. If I stop it, I will be flood for sure. It's raining a lot outside. So I grab all the stitches like this, one by one. Keep cranking to release all the stitches correctly. And voila, the mouth tube is ready to be closed. I go around it to grab all the stitches and to secure it in the same time. Keep a loop. Oh my god, sorry for the noise. Like this. There. So I go and do the same thing on the other side. Stretch and pull. Put all the stitches inside. Make sure all your stitches is not on stuck on one way and don't move. So now it's time to close this side. Just like that. And it's almost done. Stretch, hide the tail of yarn, cut the excess, and put that aside for now. Stretch, stretch. Now I will do the ears. Same thing, I start by the black needle, one in the front, one in the back. For the first row, I will need 2 ears, and I will put that in the yarn feeder and crank it for 13 rows. 13 rows. So 2 times. Crank it. And don't have a lot. That's why I decided to do 13. I have to stretch the yarn. Challenge. So time to cast off. So I will open the yarn feeder, put the yarn on one screw to the other screw to make sure I have enough yarn to pick all the stitches. So I crank, I pick one. Pick all the stitches one by one. Like that. Continue. And voila. Pick it around the middle and close it. I will go and pull the other side. It will create like a disc. There. Pull. There. Time to pull the other side. I will share with you 2 different ways for the ears. So I have this one that I close both, and then I will fold it, and there's the other way without the folding. Oops. There. So now try to get all of it and close it with the knot. and I will attach those two tails together. So now I will just push inside like this, and it will create like a D like that. Push it like that. So by doing that, I don't need to put any waste yarn. So for those of you that didn't like the waste yarn, you could use that way. So I go and just attach it. I don't remember why I start in the middle for sewing. Usually I start by one side to the other side, but for this one, maybe I was very tired because I start right in the middle. No clue why. Sorry for that. You guys do better. Start on one side and finish on the other one. So I didn't sew it like fancy way. I just go like that to keep it together. Anyways, we won't see the sewing after because we will sew it on that beanie and we will not see the stitches. So like that. Now I will go on the other side, starting by the middle, I guess, again, and continue. Like that. Almost finished. And this time I will do a knot and eye detail in the ears. I know the background sound is not good tonight. I'm very sorry for that. But I really need to record it tonight, so tomorrow I will not have time. So cut the excess or keep it to sew your ears on the beanie. It's up to you. Not this side, the other side, the other side. Listen to me. So I will bring the tail of yarn in the middle and I will use that to attach it on the ears after. There. So that one ears, you have to do the other one now. So it will look like this. Or the second option is like this. You close one side and you keep the other one like this, not closed, and you just go around it and sew it like that. So bring back to the beanies with the pom-pom and look great like that. The mouth, that will do a little line of red on it. Or you could do like this if you don't have the 22 needle machine. It's a felt fabric, or put some pom-pom if you don't have any 22 needle machine. So I put back my real ears and my little eyes. Oh, I have problem to say eyes and eye. Okay, so I fold it like that and I will bring my red yarn and I will follow the same column, starting by here, going to the other side. I grab 2 to 3 stitches at a time and then I go under and over it again. And no worry, if you go too tight, you could fix it with the tip of your wool needle. So no worry, okay? Ta-da-da. This one bugged me. Remove it. I will fix that after. There. This. Ta-da-da. There. And that's it. So I got the mouth. Like that. And bring it back here. Going back on my same column. You could do that 2 times if you want. But if you're happy with the first time, stick with it. What's make you happy? There. And I will go and bring the 2 tail in the back to close it. There. Bring it in the back. I know it doesn't look good, but it's gonna be in the back. You don't see it. You hide it. Cut, and it's ready to be attached. So make sure you don't touch the body of the beanie, only the border, the brim. So I attach one side, and I will go and grab it on it. There. And then I will go under my work to attach the other side. But don't stretch your mouth too much, because you will see what happens. If you stretch it, when you release it, it will change the shape of the brim. It's not a big deal, but I did it and it was a little bit too tight, so don't do that. Don't repeat my mistake. There. So we just go grab a couple of stitches like that, go under and come back. It's not fancy for the sewing for this beanie, but white on white you will not see anything at the end, so no worry. So I continue. There. After that I will sew my button for the eye, and I use some real needle because the little hole on the button were too small for my big wool needle, so you will see I have a small one after. That's the reason. Ta-da! The mouth is attached. So I will go in the back, go through the little hole, and go to the next hole. Only have 2 holes on this button. So I have a tail here, but I will hide it at the end. There. I double it, so it will be secure. Almost finished. And I will sew the second one exact same way. But you don't have to sew your eye closed like I did. We'll give it a different character if you separate it a little bit. Put it a little bit further from each other. Da, da, da. Cute, cute, cute. Cut, cut, cut. I did later. But the other one, I put both very close, but it's easy to sew when you do it like this. You don't end up with a higher or lower one. So time to hide it. First one is hide, second one. There. So now it's time to attach the ears. Like that. To attach the ears, I will stay like that. Try to follow the same color. You see, the mouth is a little bit stretchy. It's because I stretch my mouth too much, and when the stitch release, it changes shape a little bit. It doesn't matter to me. My little girl like it like that. She doesn't mind. But next time I learn that don't do that again. Not stretching too much. But you know what? I learned something new. It's good when we learn by our mistake. I learn a lot. I do a lot of mistakes, so I learn a lot. But it's true, I'm getting better with all my mistakes. So now I will do the back. You could sew it very differently the way I did, but it will work. It will do the trick. There, almost at the end. Time to come back on my work, finish the bottom of the ears. Ears almost finished. Bring the tail in the back, attach it together, and I will sew the other ears the same way. As you could see, the color change and the white and the black and the red, put that on the back so that way nobody see it. It's there, but it doesn't bother to wear it in the back. Nobody see it in the back. We only focus in the front. There. So pull and stretch, and we'll be done. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will bring you a new video next week. So ciao ciao.